What's up? Raven578 here, and welcome to Skyrim. Alright, so last episode we basically started Thieves Guild, and so now we finally got information on our first job. Basically, we gotta go to this estate, we gotta burn some hives, gotta sell something, and we gotta get our new outfit. So, where's it? Talk to this one chick, call her.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
And why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
So what will you give me for these?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Alright, let's see. Okay, she actually has stuff that we can buy off of her as well. Okay. Let's see. Pickpocketing, lockpicking. Ooh. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our new armor on. Because one of the new outfits, or one of the new status of our outfits, whatever, basically makes prices 10% better. Now, I believe that means that we get a 10% discount and we can sell stuff at 10% increase. So I'm not completely sure, but yeah, here's our new outfit. So looks alright, you know. Like I said, without the with the mask, we would look more like Garrett, but you know, it's fun for what it is. I mean, I like it a lot, so I don't mind it. So let's see here. For one thing, I want to see if we get something. If only if I had a skill point, and not, you know, we could be getting some more points out of this. Okay. So this one is really good. We can, on the speech skill tree, we can get guards to ignore crimes. Ooh, speak Raven. Anyways, and that's really good up to a certain point. So say if you you stolen a piece of candy off a baby, right? Then you can pay this guard to be like, alright, I'll ignore it. But your bounty still exists, you know? It just basically gets them away from you. Now, if you go up, murder like an old man, you know, asking for change, you know, homeless guy, right? Then you're not getting away with that. You have to either do the time or run. So yeah. So that's that. And that's pretty much, I mean, really everything else. I mean, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I'm sorry, folks. I just woke up like almost an hour ago, so I'm still trying to, well, wake up. So, but yeah, speech. There's a lot of stuff you can work with here. Level 100. Every merchant in the world gains 1,000 gold for bartering. Now, the reason why we got our speech to level 88 is, first of all, we got a mod that increases our the XP that we get for each of these, you know, things here. So this is actually speech being level 88. That's actually something that we've been getting. We've been working up to the entirety of the game. Unless I legendaried it one. Oh, I did legendary it. Wait, can I actually legendary this one? No, I can't. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So pickpocketing, self-explanatory. I kind of explained it and done it yesterday. I don't like it because, again, it revolves around a system that is RNG based, and I mean, I hate RNG so much. Like, even in Dead by Daylight, I mean, I really hate RNG, but that's how it is. Lockpicking, I mean, just makes it where you can pick locks better, and then sneaking, I really should not have to explain this one. So another thing that might be very good for us to work on too is light armor and archery. So throughout the game, we've been basically rolling with heavy armor, because I don't know, it's just something that attracts me more as you know, as my own thing. So getting some of this stuff is really good. Light armor weighs nothing, doesn't slow you down. So if you didn't know, armor does slow you a bit. So if you get this perk, you will move as if you're wearing nothing. So another very good thing is stamina regenerates 50% faster if you wear at least 3 pieces of light armor. Now this one is very important because first of all, it's stamina regenerating 50% faster, which is awesome. Secondly, we're going to be wearing the Thief Guild armor the entirety of the story, because when we do these stories, we want to kind of be immersed and stuff like that. And we're kind of role playing as Garrett from Thief, which Thief is a very good game, but has one of the worst fucking endings I've ever played. One of the worst last levels ever. So yeah, if you come across that game, I recommend it at like maybe like $10. I wouldn't go beyond that. So anyways, additional 25% armor bonus if wearing at least 3 matching sets of pieces. Matching set pieces of light armor. So that's pretty good. You deflect 25% of armor or arrows if you wear at least 3 pieces of light armor, which is alright. So, but yeah, I want to work on that, and I want to work on archery because we are going to be doing archery. And honestly, I do not know if one-handed increase if you're using your fist, but because there's no blunt weapon we can technically use to try to not kill anyone, we're gonna try to use our fist. But there's gonna come a time where I'm just gonna have to kill people because, well, you know, it's Skyrim.
One of the lookouts for the guild. I watched Delvin's back.
Alright. So if I remember,
If you're looking
the
guild
backpack
rate,
that I wanted to
take a
sell
look
to
at
her was at 24. Let's see if this increased. I sold it, didn't I? I'm such an idiot. Why, Raven? Why? Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and give her our stuff so we can get some more money. As if we really need more money. Potions, they're gonna come in handy, so I'll keep that. Actually, I'll also see if she actually has any. How many times did I say actually in that one? Wow. I'm sorry, folks. This is gonna be probably the worst like commentary thing like ever. So my thing is, if you really don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. But I mean, I think I have plenty of, wait, what? I cannot believe I've never seen this before. Anyways, I mean, I do have, I am a bit talkative today, stuff like that, but obviously doesn't have any good thing. Dude, you don't even have any, like, thing to increase my sneaking. Boo. Boo. Alright, so it doesn't really have a lot of good stuff.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Actually, I want to see
the
what
rules and you'll end
this
up
thing
rich.
says.
Break
Does the
them,
guild
and you're out
provide?
on
Does
your
the guild
arse.
provide other
Simple.
services?
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nirwin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
Okay. Let's ask them for training. Number one, I want to try to get more better at
All eyes
pickpocketing.
are on you, lad.
He didn't mention Becco.
So, you're Brynjolf's protege, eh?
Follow my lead.
Don't look like much to me.
She doesn't have anything to say. Hey, Vex.
You could have just
Saw you
asked.
do that.
Wait, what? Really? There's a freaking basket right behind
Before
her.
we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
Take it easy.
Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dreg in the Ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it?
I'll keep that in mind.
Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Alright, so basically, so Thief Guilds, they're in some deep shit.
Hey, I still have plenty of work to do.
And there's missions that you can do to basically help bring the Thief Guilds back to its glory. Now, we are going to be doing hardly any of that shit because it's basically a huge grind fest. And the only thing that really changes is that you get like shops into these like little corners here. So it's nothing too needing.
Welcome to the cozy little family.
Plus, I mean, once we're done with Thief Guilds, we're more than likely never going to be coming back down here anymore. So that's just a fact. Anyways, let's go ahead and meet this guy, Delvin.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on his feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Curse? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Know anything about the Goldenglow estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Does the guild provide any other services?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Alright, so can you train me to sneak? I'm probably a higher level than him at sneaking.
Stick with me, and
Okay,
he'll
never mind.
never even know you're there.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and, oh, I didn't realize how much I was going to spend now.
All eyes are on you.
Step back.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Can you say anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look at it. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Oh yeah, so this is, okay, so, if you remember, one thing I've been trying to avoid the entirety of us in Skyrim, to do, is I have been trying to avoid this very unspecial thing. And let me see if I can find it, it'll probably be in all. So there's a unmarked quest that you can do, and basically it's collect this as you go throughout Skyrim and blah blah blah. And this gives you a very, I personally think it's pretty much a useless reward, but really it depends on what playstyle you're going for and all that stuff. So, oh my God, where is it? Did I like put it? I kind of, okay. I must like. There we go. Unusual Zim. It's because we don't know what it is technically. So yeah. So there's like 24 of these scattered throughout Skyrim, and yeah. Let's just have Bex explain it.
Hey, I still have plenty of work to do here.
Is this unusual gem worth anything?
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
You sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
So, you know, I might actually go for this, but only when we finish the Thieves Guild and we're doing one of our, like, to-do list days, you know, chill out days. So yeah. Anyways, I heard you ran into trouble at the Goldenglow estate.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
So how will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What were the glory days like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Well, I heard you were offering the extra work.
I handle the burglary, shill, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Tell me about the Breakaway Jobs.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
I'm in.
Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
That was one of the
All eyes are
rarest,
on you, Black.
like,
Don't disappoint.
curse words I've ever heard in this game. Alright, so, yeah, as you can, you know, probably tell or overheard, so, yeah, the guild has been going through quite a mess in the past few years. Bad luck, just, you know, bringing in money and all that stuff. There is a reason for it. We will get to it. Is a curse? I don't know. I can't tell you. Could it be possibly maybe Blackbriar trying to,
Oh, what happened?
Okay, let's not do this one just yet. Could it be Maven Blackbriar have anything to do with it? I don't know.
Need something?
Can't tell you. So anyways, so first of all, we just unlocked the shortcut, so woo. But anyways, so yeah, so the only way to really bring the Guild back to its former glory is to do all those extra missions. But again, it's not that great. So, all right. So let's go ahead and retrieve the ship model first. Go ahead and do the burglary job first, because the place that we need to go to proceed with our main storyline is right here. So once we do that, we'll be going back here, so we might as well try to knock 2 birds in 1 stone. Yeah. Yeah! We're criminals! Awesome.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What's happened?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her.
Another? This has happened here before?
Susanna's the 3rd. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Other murders being investigated.
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Could you use some help?
If you want to help, Ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
So, this is another mission that we just started, where there's a moiter going around in Windhelm. Now, about this moiter is that
I lost my twin
you can get this.
sister a
You can
while
get the
back.
wrong answer.
Have you ever lost anyone close? My father says we need to just get on with our lives. It's that easy.
That sucks for you. Anyways, so yeah, you can get the wrong answer. Try not to though. And yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can drink a potion because we need to go in there. And yes, there's a potion that makes lockpicking a lot easier. Boom. Alright. Master difficulty lockpicks are the hardest lockpicks to find and open, so yeah, it's a very good reason to use. Very good reason to use the potion right now. There we go. Hope no one's home. Alright. Alright, doesn't sound like anyone's home. Go ahead and steal this. And might as well pick up a few extra coins for ourselves while we're here. So as the old saying would go, it's normally not how much you steal, it's what you steal. So let's see if we can find anything joyous here. Like these. I'll probably go like a value of 50 and above when it comes to the items you steal. Steal that. Alright. Oh, this does bring back some memories of playing Thief though. It's like looking through every like cabinets and stuff, seeing what we can find and whatnot. Spirit of Nern. I've never seen this book before. Let's go ahead and take it. Okay, I thought that's like another different cabinet that we can look through. Alright. And as always, we'll always just take the gold. So the good thing is too, when we're sneaking through the house and stuff like that, even if you get caught, you have like a few seconds to actually get out before they call the guards and whatnot. So I'm not honestly too scared of them coming home just yet. Alright, I think that I am good. Let's do this. I'll definitely steal that. Definitely steal that. Okay, cool. Now, there is one very special hidden-ish thing that pretty much every door in Skyrim has, alright? And this is something that we will learn if we find the book that tells us this thing here. Now, I believe that this symbol here means that there are valuable loot inside, but pretty much every door throughout Skyrim has one of these marks. These marks are called shadow marks. And these are how thieves communicate with each other. So, like, thieves will actually, like, you know, tell each other, so look, there's another one right there. So there's, like, some valuable loot in there. Thieves will actually, you know, communicate with each other saying, oh, hey, look, there's a bunch of, you know, loot inside, or there's no loot inside, or this guy's protected by the Thieves Guild, etc., etc. Now, if we find the book, I'll read it. Hopefully we'll find it soon. Because there are a lot of marks with a lot of different meanings and such. So yeah, let's we'll definitely what do you call it? We'll definitely get down to it. So, alright, I gotta be honest. I really don't want to start this quest here, because it means that we have to. Because I believe if we leave and come back, these guys will be gone, and the murderer will technically get away. So I think let's go ahead and question them. Get our Sherlock Holmes thinking hat on. Even though I used to save that for the week. But we got a Moira here, so let's go ahead and well,
What is
that.
it? Dragons?
This is a shame.
Did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
South of here and west of the road lies Kronvanger Cave. Stay away from that cursed place, and the vampires that call it home.
I'll let the Dawn Guard know about that.
Spare a coin.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
How about you?
Another one. Terrible.
What happened here?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Fam, are you really advertising
Spare a
over a
coin.
dead body? Come on now.
Talos rewards the generous. I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight.
Can you train me
Hardly
to be
got
better
Up to
pickpocket?
no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Alright. Need to level up train. Okay. So I'm already exceeded the limits. Have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Alright, I'll tell you something really cool about the homeless people in
The
Skyrim.
divine smile on a charitable soul.
In a bit, but let's first of all go ahead and take that and report to the guard.
My sister and I once traveled the world.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and
I've spoken
drunken
to the
brawls.
witnesses.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you let me.
Look, friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and leave this quest line here. We'll come back to it once we're done with the thing. Are you? I've never seen anyone use this post before. Are you? It's kind of respect. Just gotta go.
Spare a coin for
I respect you, brother. Alright, so something cool about beggars, right? So beggars are actually they're not Daedra worshippers, but they do. I kind of forgot which Daedra god. I believe it might have been Puriite or something. But I do know for the fact that beggars are kind of offered to, or not offered. It's hard to explain. Alright, so the story goes that there was a man that followed a Daedra prince throughout Tamriel for many days, like 20-something days, right? When he finally eventually convinced the Daedra to speak to him and, you know, hear him out and ask for his wishes, the man wanted to be the Daedra prince, his follower, you know. So he said, yes, you can, but at a cost. This man then became sick. He was ugly and stuff like that, but he was willing to pay that price to be the follower. And he made a deal with the Daedra that he will be disgusting, ugly, blah blah blah, but he'll also have like the best luck, like when it comes to like stealing from people and whatnot. I believe, like or it's either that or he'll become unnoticed by everyone in the world, to where he can, like, you know, become a thief. He can steal and shit like that. And so he became a beggar and all and such, and that's pretty much as far as I can remember, because I haven't heard the story in a bit. Oh, whoops, we're going the wrong way. I haven't heard the story in a bit, but anyways, that is the so that's how that, you know, conclusion went. Now beggars, they actually work with the Thieves Guild, so they work with us, and because no one seems to really notice them. Then we gotta. Okay, so this is where we will use our bow and arrow. Anyways, because no one really noticed the beggars ever, so there's a lot of secrets that gets passed around that get overheard by the beggars, and the thieves don't use that advantage. Can you fuck off, cunt? Yeah. I just realized how much damage like a fucking bear does. I'm level how? So what level am I? Alright, time to run away like a little hoe. Oh, this is definitely going to be a difficult, light story. Nice one. Hold on, Zarga. Collect our arrows back. So when we can this music like die down, please? There we go. So when we use our bow and arrows, we have a chance of actually getting our arrows back. So let's have to keep that in mind if we are able to get back to our victims and kill them. Alright. So first things first, we need to find the beehives to destroy those. Helps kind of send a message. Now there should be a wall that comes up, so it's going to be a little tricky, but if we can aim this right, we can probably hit the beehives from here. I mean, it really depends too if they have a see, there's the beehive, but it really depends if there's a wall there. Now I don't think that wall is going to spawn until I get a little bit closer. No, actually it seems like yep, there's a wall. Ah, dang it. Alright, so let's do this quietly. Do this stealthily. So our sneaks increased. So, first of all, that's very good. Secondly, that means we have to stay even quiet or be very careful, because your sneaking is increasing, you're actually sneaking past NPCs or people. So, alright, so this is our place that we need to be at. How do we get up there? There we go. Okay. Alright, so there's the mercenaries. Alright, so well, it doesn't seem like we actually need to use our arrows, so let's go ahead and use our flames. There we go. Alright, so we can burn more, but that is not part of our objective, so it will distract those guys at the very least. Alright. And then here's our secret entrance that we talked to Vex about. Nice. Alright. Alright, come on, Slugger, let's go. Skeever there, so let's go ahead and take him out. So yeah, like I said, there are times where we're gonna need to like kill stuff. We have no choice. Be honest, every time I've done this mission though, I've always ended up killing everyone. Because well, you know, I never really took the sneaking seriously. But if you're good at sneaking, stealth archery is the most overpowered class in the entire game, because you can keep so there is a perk that increases the bonus damages of stealth attack with bows and arrows. You can increase your bow and arrow. I didn't mean to do that. You can increase your bow and arrow damage as well. So let me go ahead and explain real quick. So here, right here, if you max that out, you get 100%, I believe, on arrows damage, just in general. Then you go over here. Sneak attack with bows and dual cast spell now do 50% extra. So you'll be doing 150% extra damage. Then you get assassin. Sneak attack multipliers with daggers and bows are doubles. So that's 300% damage. Now that's not it too. Because also I don't think that works either. Anyways, wait. Anyways, also with that, at 20% added chance of a critical hit that does extra critical damage. So basically, max that out, you get 60% added chance of a critical hit that will do extra damage. So that's so what? 300. So that's so if you get a critical shot, that's 360% more damage. Plus this one, zooming in zooming in with a bow slows time by 50%. Critical hit chances are increased by 10%. Max that out, that's an extra 20. So what, we're at 60, so that's 380% damage. And I think that's about it, but I'm pretty sure there's more. So yeah, stealth archery is the most overpowered. And the greatest thing about it too, if you use your archery and hit somebody at a distance while sneaking, even when they get hit, if they're still alive, you can keep hitting them because they haven't detected you, and that still counts as like a stealth move or whatever, because you haven't been detected. They just know aware of your presence, they just don't know where you are. So yeah, it can be very overpowered, and we will try to get up there. So so the good thing is that our archery and our sneak is high. The bad thing is that we are at a high level, and honestly I do not know if the higher the level, the harder it is to actually level up. Like if so you see where it says level 58, that bar, I don't know if this become increasing of how many experience points you need to level up, or the bar maybe gets longer or something like that, or it stays the exact same. It's just that, you know, the only way to level up in the game is to do, you know, all of these stuff. You know, if I want to level up, do conjuration. If I want to level up, do destruction spells, you know, stuff like that. I think that's how they do it, and I believe that, and I do know for a fact actually that requires more experience points. More, you have to do it more often the higher you go up in levels. So I think that's how they try to balance out the leveling mechanics. So, but because we have a mod that helps us increase the amount of experience points that we get by, you know, doing this kind of stuff, you know, it will be, I believe, at least 1.5 times faster. So that's what I believe the mod says. I'm not exactly sure. A guide to better thieving. How long is it? Damn, that is a read. But we will read it at some point, just not today, because we're in the middle of a job right now. And at the very least, I want to try to finish the job up before we, hell yes. I want to try to finish up this job before we end the episode here. Alright. There we go. Oh, nice. So there's a tripwire right there at the door. And killing that skeever pushed his body to activate that trap. So that's another thing too. We need to be careful with traps. So we are thieves. We have to be very aware of our surroundings. So sorry, I know I'm using the I've probably been using a lot more wrong, you know, words to explain stuff through this video. So it's one of those days, man. Sometimes I can wake up and I can like speak well, and there's other days where I wake up and I'm just like, I might as well be speaking German, you know. Alright. Okay, so there's the sweet spot right there. Oh my god, first try. How amazing are we? Alright, so this is pretty much where we're gonna start killing people because, well, yeah. Let's see if there's anyone in here. Nope. Alright, and again, while we're here, we might as well try to collect some extra coins for ourselves. You just gotta ask, what WWGD? What would Garrett do? Plus, to be honest though, killing people wouldn't be such a bad thing either, because then that means that we can increase our archery as well. The better we get our archery, the more stuff we can unlock. What time is it anyways? I just want to see what time it was. 12:23. Okay, so it's still nighttime, so it is possible that the guards are still sleeping. Or at least some of them will be, so it'll be at least a little bit easier for us. Alright, there's one right there. There's two over there. Alright. Oh, I'm so fat, can't get through the chair. So far, so good. I wouldn't count my chickens just yet, though. You know, honestly, though, I just kind of feel like we're playing a modded version of Thief. Just like how we were actually playing. It's just without all the like cool mechanics, like, you know, just dashing through the dark, peeking around the corner, stuff like that. But I mean, if there's anything good to say about Thief, is that like you actually feel like, you know, a thief. Like the way that Garrett's like animations of like, you know, picking stuff up in first person, you know, opening drawers, lock picking. You know, etc., like it feels like the most immersive, first-person experience I've ever personally played. Let's see if we can sneak past this guy here. First of all, I'm gonna see what's in his little. Let's go ahead and save here. We're doing a really good job. Holy shit, I can't believe we haven't gotten caught yet. Okay, see, this guy literally has nothing in his pockets. Are we gonna have to? Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and save here. Because once again, if we get, if our lockpick breaks, he will hear it. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and quick save again. Close the door. Hello? Alright, so we are going to get caught because he is expecting us, so let's I guess we'll just go ahead and get out of the way. How you doing? Wait, wait, okay, what is my mission here? Obtain the key. Okay. So let's go ahead and quick save this. We might actually be able to do this without him seeing us. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot believe we did that. Alright, I want to get all this stuff. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just quick save again. And get all these arrows. Alright, quick save again. I'll probably go like 3 or 4. 3 or 4 like items and then just... I cannot believe we're doing this. Again, I've never been able to actually do this. So, okay. There we go. I've never been actually able to do this. Holy crap. So, I'm actually interested in seeing what the dialogue is going to be like once we get back home. To the guild. Alright. Got caught again. So, we just keep saving. So, again, it's RNG. Fucking expect. Oh, wow, we got caught the first time. Holy crap. Come on, video game. There we go. We just need to steal 2 more things and then I'm good. Personally. There we go. Alrighty. Well, we just mastered the shit out of that. Let's go ahead and quick save again. Just in case somebody decides to peek his head around the corner and be like, "Hi, what are you doing here?" So. Oh, wrong direction. Alright, let's go ahead and level up as well. Let's get our stamina up. And actually, I want to put some more stuff into archery. Or is there anything I can get out of this? Yeah, let's do this one. Sneak attack. Very good. What the fuck? Oh, it's fucking Jazargo. That's the problem with having followers, is that they can still get caught. So we might just actually leave Jazargo behind. That is not what I want. I don't want to like get caught or anything like that. Like I want to do this like as stealthily as possible, but it's fucking Jazargo can't keep his fat ass quiet. Even though he's a Khajiit, so he's supposed to be the most, like, quietest, like, you know, race of them all.
What was that?
We're gonna have to leave him behind.
Time to end this little game.
Alright, good luck, Jazargo. You'll be fine. Alright. Holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, like I said, not counting our chickens yet. We still got mercenaries down here. I just didn't actually think this was possible.
Huh? Never should have come here.
Oh, is this how I go?
Show me what you've got.
Well, I blame myself more because, you know, I did bring him here, you know.
You nothing, hear me? Nothing. Yeah.
Christ.
The best you can do.
Oh, this is so annoying, man. Like, we've done so far, and then, like, oh, because you bad follower, you gonna get caught. So, like, I really wish they'd ever made that system. Like, so in last,
Now you're mine.
he just instantly gets shot. What the fuck? Alright, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Why do you have so much health? No, fuck you. If I'm getting fucked in the ass by the game's about to get fucked in the ass on all this. Don't block me, you little cunt.
Wounded worse by
So I guess my days of like doing this mission 100% stealthily is still yet to come. So, oh joy is me. So, sorry, I'm very salty at the moment. So that pissed me off a lot. It's like I just feel like all that effort just, you know, just went down the toilet.
Never should have come.
You're taking death very well, my man. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here. Tells us are gonna fuck off. And yeah. And I guess we're gonna be doing this mission solo. Or we're doing this story solo. Which would, I mean, we honestly we should have done that. So, if we were gonna play this game immersively, yeah, we should have done that. Alright. Wait, can I not fast travel from here because I'm floating? Hold up. One of the worst messages you can get. Cannot wait till an enemy nearby. Enemies? Where? Damn it. Alright. Where is he? Oh, now he doesn't want to show up because he knows I'm about to tell him to piss off. There you are. Alright, Zagreus, my boy. But fuck off.
Really? Gisargo was having such fun. Ah, well. Back to the college then.
Word on the street is Goldenglow's been hit. Good job, lad.
Yeah, and here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Goldenglow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
No idea.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Ah, shit. I thought I did the job like you asked.
No, nothing like that. You're calling on her for business.
What does Maven want from me?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
Alright, well, we got our next mission. We'll finally get to meet this Maven character that we've been speaking about for the last few episodes. And yeah, get another job. So, overall though, this mission, or this fucking episode, sorry, went pretty well. So, besides the ending there with Zargo's fat asses, you know, everywhere, but other than that though, you know, hey, you know what, now we know that, you know, if we're gonna try to be a stealthy boy, we need to be on our own. I mean, come on. Alright, have you ever seen Michael Myers, like, you know, team up with anybody? No. And he seems to be doing just fine. So, well, at least for now. I don't know. Halloween Ends movie hasn't came out yet, but you bet your ass I'm gonna be watching that shit. Anyways, that's all I have to say. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Later.